My name is Lorena Zarrella, and this is my submission for Digital Reflective Video 2. I believe that my family's values compares to those of special needs family, and there's some similarities in them, but I believe that they can also be quite different. One of the instances that I want to focus on is based in school and just how I grew up in school. My parents value and they still do education, and of course, they always took the time to work with us and to work in homework and to help us understand what maybe we didn't understand, and just to take the time to be with us and just help us in doing our homework. But I would not say that they were majorly involved in our school environment, such as going to the school and being there. They never really ever came to our school unless they were called, which they never really were called to come to the school. So they never really met my teachers or had any like close involvement in just in our school environment and in our teachers and things like that. So they care about our education, but as long as we were doing well, they trusted that everything was okay, and they didn't really need to get involved in knowing the school, knowing the teachers, or anything like that. I feel that a parent with a special needs child, may not exactly feel the same. I feel that they need to be more involved and they need to be constantly involved in order to make sure that their child is being treated right as he or she is supposed to, and just receiving the help necessary for them, which is something that's very important for them to do, because a lot of times in schools, people just sadly don't treat children with special needs as they are supposed to. But just I feel that parents of children with special needs may not have as much liberty to be more laid back with their children's education as my family did. So growing up, I feel that there's an involvement in school that happens in both types of families, but the difference is that one family may be more laid back and not so worried, whereas a family with a child with special needs doesn't have that liberty. And I think that more often than not, a parent with special needs child needs to be on top of things and really needs to stay organized and needs to be more knowledgeable about their child's life and the things that they need in school, such as um, assistive technology and just the laws that are required for them to know, so that they know that their children are being treated right and what's supposed to happen if they're not. So I believe that as educators, it is important for us to really understand and do our best to help and encourage parents with children with special needs. Like I mentioned earlier, they may not have the liberty or the opportunity to be more relaxed about their children, and we may never know the struggles that they're going through and the battles they fight day by day. So I think that we really need to be an encouragement as educators, and trying to understand as best as we can their situation and just help them in any way that we can, really to be an encouragement to them and to just better help their children. And so there's many things that we need to understand that they're similar when it comes to a regular family with regular children. And I don't like to say it that way, but compared to a family with children with special needs, there's many similarities in that they love their children and they do many things that are the same, but there's also very big differences that we need to be aware of, so that we know how to treat each family the way that they need to be treated, and give them the help necessary. Some may need more help than others, and we need to understand those things so that we're able to best help them and help their children succeed in school.